gue dibilang, you know what, lu bakal another year, lu nggak working, lu cuman diem aja misalnya di Bali and just, you know, enjoy learning new things, crafting, you know, cooking. I'm fine with it. Isn't it so crazy?
That's crazy. No, that's crazy.
Like,
That's crazy.
I right now, kayak
Wow.
gue selama setahun ini, I don't feel like I miss anything.
Wow.
Isn't it funny? Like, I'm actually in the best place. I'm actually in the happiest place right now.
Hai, ini gue, Daniel, tetangga kamu.
If you're an English speaker, you can click the closed caption button and choose English subtitles.
Kalau kamu lebih nyaman pakai subtitle bahasa Indonesia, klik tombol CC ya di sebelah kanan atas.
So guys, sebelum lanjut nonton video ini, jangan lupa ya, like dan share ke teman-teman kalian. Tekan tombol subscribe-nya, nyalakan bell-nya atau loncengnya. Thanks guys.
Kembali lagi bersama gue di Daniel, tetangga kamu. Masih bersama Agnes Mo. Alright, gimana? Udah nonton belum part-part sebelumnya? Well, kalau misalnya belum, gue rekomendasiin banget kalian nonton ya. Karena banyak banget hal-hal positif yang bisa kita dapatkan dari seorang Agnes Mo. Nah, supaya kalian gak ketinggalan video-video Daniel, tetangga kamu yang gue upload, buat kalian yang udah subscribe, jangan lupa untuk pencet tombol lonceng atau belnya. Supaya kalian bisa selalu ngedapetin notifikasi kalau ada video yang baru aja kita upload. Anyway, langsung kita lanjut nih. But I think a lot of people ketika mereka mencari partner, mereka mikirnya that partner will make me better.
Right,
You know, they want to take something from that partner.
right.
Dan sayangnya, the other partner, mereka juga mikir, once I found my girlfriend misalnya, she will be able to make me better.
Right,
Si orang ini, dia juga pengen take something from you.
right.
Until there is a paradigm shift di mana lu bilang, you know what? I will serve. Gue bakal ngelayanin, I will give. Gue bakal, you know, I will give my all to make that person
Yeah.
become a better person.
Yeah.
Gitu. I think that's when the relationship will start working out. Gitu. Tapi ya,
So that's like
gue baru dapat itu setelah gue married 3 tahun.
So it's just for me kayak gini loh El. I just feel like I just feel like dulu and I've learned a lot. You know, I've learned a lot. Dan gue berasa itu, cuman gue agak lebih bodoh masalah itu dibandingkan yang lain, you know. Dan gue tahu kalau istilahnya kayak kalau subjek nih, oh gue jago di math apa-apa gitu, tapi yang
Science
ada satu
gua,
nih,
ini,
ini
ya,
satu
ya.
subjek nih yang gue
Jodoh nih.
Gue nih kayak dari yang nilai gue cuman 30, oh jadi 50 sekarang, oh sekarang jadi 70, oh sekarang jadi 75 lah
Right,
gitu kan.
right.
Tapi gue dulu sangat sulit. I had the wrong idea of loyalty.
Oke.
What I mean by that is I felt like loyalty itu adalah even if the partner was like, crazy, doing crazy things to you. Gue ngerasa kayak kalau gue meninggalkan that relationship,
You're yang gak loyal.
yeah, I betrayed the relationship.
Wow.
And gue pernah stayed in the relationship for a few years yang
Toxic
dimana it was full of betrayals, it was full of lies yang gue harus kayak found out or whatever, and I was struggling to let that go. And people would think that it's easy for, Agnes Mo lah, of course, masa lu susah sih misalnya gitu.
Yeah.
And selalu pada akhirnya yang disalahin pasti gue. Oh ini pasti gara-gara, padahal sebenarnya mungkin tidak gitu kan. Dan waktu itu I struggled so much to let that go, and I think that was my weakness.
Gara-gara lu takut dicap tidak loyal.
Tapi sebenarnya bukan takut dicap, tapi lebih ke gue.
Ya,
It's
elunya
my
ngecap
own-
diri lu sendiri.
Exactly.
Ya, ya.
It's like my own perception.
Yeah, of loyalty.
The misconception of what loyalty is.
So what is loyalty now for you?
I feel like that is not kalau gue dulu kayak almost like that's the only thing, ya kan, that matters
yeah.
in a relationship. Then I finally realized there are other things that I have to remember, and I'm still like struggling until now. I'm not struggling like that, but I'm still like learning. I think that's the word.
Sure.
I'm still learning.
Sure.
Gimana, like you have to let go a lot of times, and you can't be the savior in the relationship.
That's good. Yeah.
That if you try to save yourself from a toxic relationship, that's not a betrayal. Like that's also loyalty to yourself.
That's good. Yeah.
Sebenarnya, that's
Yeah.
loyalty to yourself, to save yourself from a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
And jadi tuh kayak apa ya, a misconception bener-bener soal betrayal and loyalty. Dan akhirnya sekarang ya, like I'm learning untuk misalnya kayak, kalau dulu it took me misalnya, a few years, 2 or 3 years to like let go of a person that's like, what, this is not working, like this is bener-bener udah nggak bisa. Maybe right now, like when I'm seeing someone and then, like after a few months, what, this is not working, like now it's easier for me to say and to have a sit down talk and say, you know what, like this is not working, Kalau dulu maybe like I dragged it out because I was trying, pokoknya try to inilah gitu. Jadi itu yang sebenarnya I learned a lot, and I think the intention is not wrong, the intention is good.
Yeah.
Cuman the way to handle it is wrong.
It's very, yeah.
Gitu
Yeah.
loh. Nah, and I think a lot of overachievers, struggle with that a lot. Karena biar gimana, apa yang orang nggak sadar, expectations yang kita taruh ke dalam diri kita sendiri for us ya, yang ya itu tinggi banget.
Yeah.
Dan expectations yang orang taruh ke kita, Agnes itu seharusnya sama orang yang kayak gini.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agnes itu seharusnya sama yang kayak gini.
Yeah.
And you know what? I just realized that not even the closest person in your life
Yeah.
know exactly what your heart needs in your life. Not even your closest person. Bener-bener yang tahu itu you and God. Karena I'm an introvert. I don't like crowded places. People kalau ngelihat gue di TV maybe like she's
Yeah.
Ada
Ada image tersendiri
image
kayak,
kayak dia pasti dia pasti gini.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I like
bisa di rumah,
I like di rumah. I
family
like
woman, yeah.
family. Gue kayak kalau bisa yang bisa predictable aja, it's good for me. You know what I mean? Like in the relationship. Jadi apa yang gue cari in life, people can call me naive, but hey, that's me. Gue cari stability. I'm looking for a good heart. I know that it might sound so cliche. It might sound so naive. But I've been in this world for 34 years now.
Oh, I cannot tell. You're only 21
it's like
years old. Yeah.
I need a good heart. And a good heart means, it doesn't necessarily mean that dia itu perfect. A lot of times it's so imperfect. We are so, we're so far from perfect. Tapi a good heart. Karena gue tuh percaya banget sama a good heart. Bahwa a good heart itu bisa, buahnya tuh bisa beda.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
It's impossible. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To break the news. It's, the heart is deceitful.
Yeah.
And I think even people right now yang nonton, mereka bilang, well, gue punya good heart. Nope, you're not. Gue sendiri juga gak punya good heart. And I think we have to make peace with that. Like orang-orang yang ngerasa mereka baik pun juga.
Of course, ada ini.
Yeah, and that's why it's so hard to, to follow Jesus, for example. Like karena idealnya itu udah ketinggian banget buat kita. Kita yang kayak ngerasa, man, I can never reach that. Cuman, I guess, someone who, like you lah, or like myself gitu, yang sekarang ini ada di journey di mana gue pengen setiap hari bisa lebih menjadi seperti Yesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good enough heart for me.
Yeah, that.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a good enough heart for me. I'm not talking about like good heart, but like.
I guess
good
it's
enough.
just. I guess what I meant by good heart, it was that.
Yeah.
It's not like a perfect heart. It's more like good intentions
Sure.
and wanting to learn. You know what I mean? Itunya loh. Karena kayak kalau gue tuh, man itu sometimes kayak menurut gue tuh kayak gimana ya? Sampai kadang-kadang tuh keluarga gue, koko gue terutama gitu. Oh gue tuh kadang tuh kayak maksudnya dia tuh suka gregetan gitu loh. Maksudnya kayak gue tuh terlalu gampang kasihan sama orang. And then gue tuh terlalu kayak give people too much, ini kata dia. Gue kasih people too much benefit of the doubt. Katanya dia sometimes gitu Nas.
Yeah.
Kalau misalnya emang dia begitu, lah ya emang begitu.
Yeah,
gitu. Lu gak bisa terlalu sering maksudnya kasih dia benefit of the doubt gitu misalnya gitu. Cuman ya we're learning lah. I'm learning as well, and I would be the first person, like I am the first person to admit that gue belajar soal itu. Gitu. I'm learning so much about that, and I think right now selagi gue belajar and preparing just as I prepared my heart for my work.
Yeah.
I also am preparing my heart for that next step of life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because again, like kayak misalnya contohnya ya, kalau sekarang gue dibilang, you know what? Lu bakal another year, lu nggak working, lu cuman diem aja misalnya di Bali and just, enjoy learning new things, crafting, cooking. I'm fine with it. Isn't it so crazy?
That's crazy. No, that's crazy.
Like,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Right now, kayak gue selama setahun ini, I don't feel like I miss anything.
Wow.
Isn't it funny? Like, I'm actually in the best place. I'm actually in the happiest place right now.
Wow.
Dan gue juga kayak, is this what getting older means?
I have patience. I can be still.
I'm okay with this. Tapi I found out about that actually dari maybe udah a few years, about like 5-6 years. I'm like, jadinya malah lebih enak gitu. Jadi kalau sekarang gue bilang, Ag, lo mau sekarang ini nggak ke Bali aja, terus just learning new things, just enjoying yourself in Bali. You don't have to work, you don't have to sing, you don't have to. I'm actually fine with it. Gue sebenarnya pengen balik ke sekolah lagi. Gue pengen ngambil psychology sebenarnya.
Wow. Padahal dulu kan you took law.
Ya kan? Tapi gue pengen ngambil. Sebenarnya gue pengen ngambil psychology, because I feel like I would be good at it. And I love it since very young. Gue kayak baca buku psychology itu dari gue baca buku Sibyl tuh dari pasti gue SMP gitu. Like I've always loved learning about or studying human behaviors and human brain.
So can I tell you my day today, Doctor? Banyak orang dalam hubungan berpikir bahwa partner kita akan membuat kita lebih baik atau bahkan bisa merubah kita menjadi orang yang lebih baik. Dan kita sendiri juga berusaha untuk mengambil sesuatu dari partner kita. Dan menurut gua, bukannya apa nih ya, itu hubungan yang masih sangat egois dan full of pride. Ya nggak sih? Bayangin ya, kalau misalnya ada orang di luar sana yang mengharapkan elu untuk menjadi pemberi kebahagiaan buat dia. Kalau sampai dia nggak bahagia hidupnya, berarti itu salah elu. Itu orang egois nggak menurut lo? Tapi sayangnya, kita mengharapkan calon pasangan kita untuk melakukan hal itu ke kita. Ya nggak sih? Jadi kayak dia harus membuat kita bahagia. Gue akan nyari cowok atau gue akan nyari cewek yang akan membuat hidup gue bahagia dan melengkapi hidup gue. Itu berarti kita dong yang egois. Well, anyway, don't worry. Dulu gue juga sempat seperti itu, namanya juga proses, ya gak sih? Mudah-mudahan mulai sekarang lu bisa berpikir, dengan adanya gue di hidup pasangan gue, bagaimana sih gue bisa membuat dia menjadi orang yang lebih baik, orang yang lebih dekat dengan Tuhan, dan kita berdua menjadi tim untuk membuat dunia ini menjadi lebih baik lagi. Nah, itu dibutuhkan hati yang sangat secure dan hati yang siap untuk melayani. It's not easy. But anyway, guys, besok adalah obrolan terakhir gue bersama dengan tetangga gue, Agnes Mo. Dan buat kalian yang mungkin lebih suka mendengarkan podcast di handphone kalian, Daniel Tetangga Kamu sekarang sudah ada di Spotify dan seluruh digital podcast platform. Silakan search aja dengan keyword Daniel Tetangga Kamu dan jangan lupa untuk klik follow. Alright, so sampai ketemu besok dan you better don't miss it. Alright, karena ini adalah obrolan terakhir banget. I'll see you guys. Bye.